Hello everyone. So a lot of you guys were asking me about how to search for papers, add references, citations, certain tools. So here is the video. So I'm going to start directly talking about how to search for papers and then how to cite and add references, and that way I'll move further. So first of all, I want you to know I'm not gonna discuss all these things in detail, so you can search somewhere else. But whatever software I use and how I do it while writing my papers, so I'm just going to touch that. If you have any questions, any queries, you can ask me later on. So starting from how to search for papers. So first of all, if you don't have any idea about your topic, so obviously you need to know about it. So first of all, I will prefer just go to simply search out topics in Google. So Google them, like let me okay, so for example, I don't know anything about CAR T therapies which are being used mostly in cancer therapies now. So I'll simply search on Google. So if I want to know like what is the trend going on or what is the recent news in these therapy, so I'll just go to Google News to check out that what's going on in the field. So that way you can get an idea, so you will be more clear like what you want to touch in your own paper. I generally start from these things, or else one thing I do is just go to YouTube and search for webinars related to that topic. You'll get a lot of them. Sometimes some PhD scholar upload their videos, so you can search out. That way you'll get the intro portion. Next, how to use Google Scholar and how to search for papers and all that. So you can, to search any topic, go to Google Scholar. Like let me choose one topic, that miRNA in cancer. So these are the non-coding RNAs. So here you will get the list of certain papers. So you can sort them. You can choose a custom range, like from which year to which year you need the papers. So let me choose like 2022 to 2023. So I'll write. You can write it manually and then click on the search, and you will get all the papers which have been published between 2022 to 2023. So that way you can get a lot of papers, and some will be review papers, some will be research papers, and as per that you can sort them. You can also sort them by date, and you can also sort them, if you just want the review articles, you can click on the option on the left side of the Google Scholar, that is review articles, and you can sort it down like that. Now if you get an article and you want to know more about it, and you click on it, and you can click on any topic, you'll get the whole paper. Sometimes some of the journals will not show you the whole paper, so that way you can use SciHub. So I'll show you later some extensions of SciHub and how to use SciHub. So this particular article that I have opened, it's already available, full article available already. So in some cases some articles are not available, so you can do one thing. There is an extension for SciHub, or there is a website, so you can search out SciHub on Google, and what you need to do, you just need to add the DOI of the paper, enter the DOI, and then open it. So this is the DOI. Let me copy it and paste it in this SciHub website, and just click on open. Sometimes it don't open it, so sometimes some of the articles are not available on SciHub. So in that case you can do one thing, you can mail any respective author and they'll give you, if they'll see your mail. So else you can do one thing, just go, if the paper it's not a necessary paper, then you can just read the abstract, else you can write email to the respective author. So another way, if you want to make it easy, if you don't want to open the website, then do this, all this stuff. One simpler way is just download the SciHub extension. So I already have it, but let me show how to download the SciHub extension. Just write SciHub extension of Google. In Chrome you will get the extension, so click on it, and then it will show you you can download the extension from that. So you can see here this crow. I already have the extension. So what it does is, it you don't need to do anything. Just the paper you want to read, I already have it in my browser. So say for example, I want this paper. This paper is opened in NCBI. I'll show you how to open the papers and search for papers in NCBI PubMed as well. So in PubMed, like I have this paper, it's only abstract, not the full paper. So here we have this full text link as well, but say for example you want to open it, you don't need to go to the long process of copying the DOI and then entering it. Just click on SciHub extension. Click directly on your SciHub extension and it will open it for you. So this is the shortcut way, not going to the website first and then copy the DOI, so it saves time. Another thing where you can search your papers in PubMed. So you can go to NCBI website, just enter NCBI in Google. From the left side corner, just pick the PubMed, write the name of the topic you want to search. So let me search for mRNA cancer only. Let me see. Okay, so here you will get the list of papers. So you can, on the left hand side, you can use a lot of filters. There are a lot of filters, you can use it. Like you can minimize from which year to which year you want the papers. So you can do it. Like I have chosen 2021 to 2023. So that way you will get the papers. You can see the results over here. So you can also change the display options as well. So you can, here right now the format is summary and best match. So you can pick abstract. So let's see. So now the result you will be getting. So these papers already, you don't need to click on it and then go read the abstract. On the page itself you will get the abstract which you can see, and then there will be the next paper. So that way you can do it. So you can choose other filters, full text, free text, meta analysis. If you need clinical trials, click on the checkbox, and then you can reset all the filters as per like that you can do it. So there is another one, so which is Semantic Scholar. So you can search out this website as well. So here also you can search out for papers. So let me type again mRNA in cancer. So you can just write and search. So I'll add the links of all of these, so you can try out. You can here also there are certain filters like field of study, date range, has PDF author. So you can use these filters and search on the Semantic Scholar as well. So these are the 3 websites where you can search for papers. There will be more, I don't know, like I use these ones. So that way you can do that. So the next thing, I guess I've already told you. Okay, so how to read a paper. If you have a paper, so let me open this one. So in silico repurposed drug against monkeypox, like this paper, I guess it's research paper. So what I do is I go through abstract if I think that it is relevant to my topic. So you can go directly to the conclusion part, or else you can do one thing. When you know that this is the paper you were looking for, you can go to the methods part, that how they have done the research. So that way you can read out the paper. So now the next thing, how to cite and add references. So what I normally use is Zotero. So you can search out in the Google Zotero.org. So the website, you can download the software. And first of all you need to log in. So just click on login and log yourself, and at the same time download the software. So there is one thing, that while you cite the paper, I use Google Docs, not the Microsoft Word. So I'm going to show you how to cite and add references in Google Docs only. So If you don't have the account, you can register for a free account. I already have the account, so I'm going to just log in directly. So let me log in. When you cite the paper using the Google Doc, one thing you need to remember is your Zotero software, which is already downloaded in your PC, should be open. If you want to add papers in your Zotero software, in that case also it is necessary for your software to be opened in the background. So you have to keep this thing in mind while using the software. So okay, so I guess it's opening. Let it open. So this let me show you another thing. So just like the SciHub extension, you have the Zotero connector for Chrome, so you can install it just like that. Just like the SciHub, it has a specific job. What it does is if you want to add a specific paper in your Zotero software, so there are certain ways. One of the ways is using this connector. You can just go to the paper, click on your Zotero extension. So I haven't installed it, so let me install it as well. Okay, so like Chrome Web Store, so I'm adding it, add extension, so it will be downloaded, I guess. So it's checking. Okay, so it's adding. That way you can add it in your browser. You can also use the SciHub in Microsoft Edge as well, and there is also extension for Zotero in Edge, so you can check out as per whichever browser you use. You can check out accordingly. So now the Zotero. So first of all, I've already downloaded the software, so I'll open it. So my Zotero connector is downloaded, so I'll pin it. So let me pin it. So you can see here this icon, save to Zotero. You has access to this site, so that way you can add it in your browser. Now it's already added. So I have opened it in Brave. So this is how it looks. First of all, you need to create an account. So I already have group libraries and my own libraries. So if you want to create a folder, you can create here, and you can create on your software, downloaded software as well. So the window I just have opened is the software I have downloaded. So here you can see that I have libraries. I have created group libraries. So if you want to create a library, you can click on this icon and new group, or else you want to create a new collection, you can click on it and name it. Let me name it as cancer. Okay, so see, it will be added. So now the group libraries, if you want to, why we create group libraries is if you want to share whatever papers you have downloaded in your software and you want to share it with some other person, so that in that case you create a group library, name it, and then you can share it with the respective person. Now how to create groups? Click on groups, and this will open. You can click on create a new group. So let me click on it, name the group, like let me name it cancer 101 for example. You can choose it, like if it will be public or closed membership or private membership. I'll go for private membership and create group. So you can save the settings, you can pick accordingly. Now if you want to add members to it, like who will be able to see the papers in your Zotero software, click on member settings and write the email. Click on send more invitations, and you can write the email of the people you want to add it and want them to see your library. So that way you can do it. Else if you don't want to share anything and you just and yeah, at the same time, if they want to see your library, they should have a Zotero software, then only they can see it. So now let me go to the web library. So you can see here Cancer 101. The group library is already I have created, and if I want to create my new library, see I have created Cancer, a folder on the name Cancer. So here you can see. So this I have opened in my browser. So from in the side you can do it like that. When you open the software, when you download the software, first thing you need to do is sync your software which you have downloaded to this Zotero, which you use in your browser. So you sync it. So here will be an option of syncing, that green button. So I have already added it. So you can try it out. First of all, you need to sync it, then only you will be able to add your papers in the software. So mine is already synced. You can sync it and then only you can use the software. If you will not be getting anything, you can add a comment and I'll answer. Now let me show you how to add citation references and when you create your doc. So you can directly go to Google Docs. So all the docs will be automatically saved in your drive and you can share it later to anyone. So I will create a blank doc name to this doc first, Cancer. So okay, so you know the basic thing that the font size and font style should be Times New Roman, and the heading will be 14 bold, and the main text will be 12 point font size. You can use it, and this is but it actually depends on the journal as well, so you can change it accordingly. So for now I'll use the basic one, the standard one, which is 12 point font size and Times New Roman style. For heading it will be 14 bold. So you can add on the left hand side, you can see you can add the summary, and there here's written outline. Now when I create my headings and subheadings, so if your paper will be 40 pages long, so you don't need to scroll it. So one thing you can do in your Google Docs is like while adding the heading, like let me add introduction. Oh, okay. So my body, then references. So so you can do one thing. Go click on normal text and go to the headings. Like let me choose heading 2, and you can change it to Times New Roman 14 bold, because these are the headings. So on the left side corner you can see it's visible now, introduction, body, references. So now if your reference will say, for example, go to the 40th page, say for example, so you don't need to scroll your document, you can just click on the reference on the left hand side and it will show you directly, it will lead you directly to the page number 40 where the reference heading will be there. So that way you can do it. So I'm just going to show you now how to add references. See, we have already added the extension. So our Google Doc has this, you can see here, add or edit Zotero citation. So this Z sign, you can see it's a, I guess it's a plugin we call it. So it's already here. So now you can use your Zotero. On the top you can see just adjacent to extension there is Zotero. So now you can add your citations using Zotero in your Google Docs. So let me for example write cancer in miRNAs. For example, I have written a line, so which don't make sense, but yeah, let's go with it. So now if I want to add my citations, so first of all I need to have the papers in my Zotero software to add citations and references. So right now I don't have. So first I will add the paper in my Zotero software. For that, first of all, open your software in the background, which I have already opened here. Now the second thing you need to do is go to the paper you want to add in your folder. You know very well I have created a folder with the name cancer, so I'll add my papers in this folder only. So how I'll do is, right now there is no paper here, so I'll go to one paper, say for example this paper, this one. So I'm opening it, new tab. So you can click on your Zotero extension on your this Zotero connector. Just simply click on Zotero connector. Okay, got it. Now click on it. So see, you need to choose where you want to save this paper. So I have chosen cancer, so you can click on it. Okay, then check your, see, this paper is added in the cancer folder in my app which I have downloaded. So that way you can add your papers in Zotero software. Now if you want to add the citation of this particular paper, so say for example I want to add this the citation here. Now what was the title? Let me copy it. Okay, now you will go to your Google Doc and click on this Zotero here, add or edit Zotero citation. It will open. So here I will click on it. Okay, first of all it will ask you which citation style you want to pick. So for now I am picking APA 7th edition, but you can change accordingly. So okay, so here it is. Now you will add the title of the paper. So I have copied it, so it is already added in my app, so it will show it here. If you can see MIRNA interplay, so the same title, so you can just click on it and it will add like the author name along with the year. So just click enter and it will automatically add citation using the APA style. Here you can see, let me highlight it. So this is the citation added automatically by the software. So here you can see, now this is already citation. Now I want to add references as well. So just below the references subheading, I will click on Zotero here, then add or edit bibliography. Just click on it and it will automatically add your references. Sometimes what happens is it will not be able to add the, see here it has successfully added, but sometimes it doesn't work. So in that case I am already telling you, if it will not be able to add the citation or reference properly, in that case what you need to do is just simply go to the paper. Okay, so this paper I have opened it in PubMed. So here is an option just below full text link. There is an option actions and cite. Just click on cite and it will show you the reference. This is the reference part. So you can choose the format. Here right now it is NLM, but I want to choose APA, so I'll click on APA and I'll just copy it. So it is already copied. Now if you want to add the references, you can just paste it. That's all. Now if you want to share this Google Doc with someone, so you can just click on share. So it will be logged first of all, and you need to change the settings if you want other person with a link to read or either edit the this Google Doc, edit something in the Google Doc. So you'll just click on share and I don't know, let me do it once again. So here it's showing journal access is restricted, so only I can see the paper. So you can change it to anyone with a link, and you can update also. Either they can just view, or they can comment, or they can edit. So if I want the other person to edit the paper, so you just pick the role editor. So now you can copy the link and you can send them and they'll be able to open it. But mostly I guess I will recommend why to choose the journal access to anyone with the link can edit. So I'll restrict it because I don't think it's the best way to do to work. So you can do one thing, just add people's email ID here on the top box, which will appear, and it will show you, like, let me send the paper to someone. Okay, so I have picked an email ID. You can click on the checkbox of notify people, you can add message as well, and you can send it. So it will directly show the this Google Doc to them. They can access it by going to, just clicking on the mail which you have sent, and they'll be able to access it. So that's how you can share your paper with either a small group of people, or just send them to just one person using their mail ID. So that's how you do. So I guess I have covered all the things, but I know that it will take time to use the Zotero software. So I can show you one thing, that if you are not using APA style, there are other style as well, where you just add the numbering, choosing the brackets 1, and then you add number 1. In APA style, what happens is it add the references alphabetically. Once you will use it using 2-3 reference, you will know that how it what is the pattern of adding references. So here I am just showing, if you are choosing the number style, like if you have added on the top one line after one citation number 1, and in references that the reference of that particular citation will be on that particular number. So if you don't want to use Zotero, you are using this number system, you can also, there is one way. So I have already showed you how to extract the reference of choosing a particular style from NCBI. Now how you can do it from Google Scholar. So let me open Google Scholar. Okay, so let me search again the mRNA in cancer, search it out. Okay, so here you can see this here on the top site option. So here you can get the style MLA, APA, Chicago, Harvard. So you can copy it and paste it. So this is also this one thing you can do. Else, if you have a paper already opened in your Google browser and you haven't opened it from Google Scholar and neither from NCBI, and you have just checked on your browser and you have opened it, for example, just like if I have opened CAR T therapy, I guess, let me see if I'll get the papers on the front page. Okay, say for example, I have this paper on Nature Journal. I have clicked on it. I am opening it neither using the Google Scholar nor the NCBI. Now if you are opening it directly in the journal, like this is a Nature Journal, on the end of it you will get the references. So let me go to acknowledgement, just go scroll it, and here about this article, cite this paper, so you can copy paste it. But if you don't know that which style is it, you can do one thing. In these papers will be added in Google Scholar, so you can download a Google Scholar extension. So this is Google Scholar button, so you can download it. I have already downloaded it. You can search out Google Scholar extension. Let me see if it's available. Okay, see Google Scholar button. So you can download it. You can add it in your browser. So I have already added. So here you can see the icon. If I have this paper, I don't know which style is it. Let me check if they have given it cross. Okay, so they haven't. So I don't know that which style is it. So you can, in that case, if you want to use the APA and LM, so how you will do it? If you have this extension of Google Scholar button, download it, add it in your browser, pin it. You can I don't know if you know how to pin it, so you can click on this extension and just click on the pin portion and it will be added. Okay, so now this paper carty, now I want to choose a particular citation style. I'll just click on Google this button. Just remove the search box, else it will show you. Okay, so let me do it again. Click anywhere else, don't copy, don't click on something. If you will do like this, so it will show it here on the search bar, the same thing. So you don't need to copy something, just click anywhere and then click on this Google Scholar button. Now it will show you the paper. See, the nature.com. So now you can directly click on cite and you will get these style. You can copy paste it. So these are certain shortcuts. You can, if you are not understanding anything, you can slow down the video and check it out, like how I have done it. So I'm hoping you will get it. So the last thing I want to talk about is some of the journals actually call for paper. So they add certain papers. So this is a website, I'll share it with you. So like this, I have refined the domain to life science. You can choose it, like whatever domain you want to write. So they actually put certain certain titles and want other people to write a paper on it. So these are called they have what we call calls for papers, paper writing. If you want, you can check out, like in like you can go to certain journals, check out there that what topic is trending and what they want. So that way you will know you should work on which topic, so that way you can go ahead. So these are what are the things I wanted to let you know. I'm hoping you will get it. So all the best with your paper. Thank you.